All right, today we're going to take a look at the FPV mode and how it can add a little bit of dynamic flair to your cinematic videos. This feature is not new. It is available on the DJI Mini 2 and the Mavic Air 2. However, I didn't really start using it until I got the DJI Air 2S. I don't know if they fine-tuned the feature, but it does feel a little smoother and more FPV-like. And even though this is not the real thing, you can mimic some of the swooping FPV-like maneuvers. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can get some smooth FPV shots and also how to simulate a diving maneuver. But before then, if you like tips, tricks, tutorials, and cinematic videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know the next time I post a video. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I've done all my safety checks, so let's go ahead and launch. All right, so let me bring this out just a little bit. Bring it up. All right, so I'm going to run some type of stick cam for you guys so you can see the type of movements that I'm making. So the first thing you need to do is go into your menu, then hit Control, and then you'll see, if you scroll down, you'll see gimbal mode. And follow mode is basically, you know, the gimbal will stay level to the horizon. And once you switch over to FPV mode, and you push forward on the right stick and then try to yaw, the gimbal follows the aircraft. All right, so safety first. You want to make sure you do this in an open area, open field, just like this, and make sure there's no obstacles around. It does take a little getting used to, and it does take like little micro movements to get a smooth pan. So the best way to do this is go ahead and push forward on the right stick, and then just ever so slightly just push to the side, the left stick, left and right, just ever so slightly. It doesn't take much input to tilt the drone. If you just push forward left, you see how to bank really hard. Push full right, same thing. Now you can try to go into the gimbal settings and adjust your yaw speed. However, I did test it out and it doesn't really make a difference on how hard it banks. So it's going to take these micro movements like this. So it's great to shoot these type of shots from, you know, 200, 300 feet. However, the best shots you're going to get are when you're close to objects. Now, I'm not saying, you know, get really close to objects, but you want to get close, down close, just to, you know, give that impression of, you know, speed and movement. So with this, I'm going to just go ahead and tilt, come down. And as you see, I'm just ever so slightly tilting it, and then I'm pushing it up to the corner. Now this may take a little practice, but definitely you'll get it. I keep the obstacle avoidance on just as a safety measure. Some people may take it off so it won't slow down when it gets closer to objects, but I'm not that crazy. So I'm going to try this maneuver. I'm going to come down I can show you what's possible with this. I'm going to come down the field and do a pass through if I can do it. If I succeed, you'll probably see it in the beginning of this video. So I'm coming down, and the whole objective is to try to get close to an object, come around, sweep down. Alright, so it stopped right there because I was at full tilt coming down, and I guess the sensors detected the ground, so it kind of stopped. So what I'm going to do is come back up and come back around and maybe slow it down just a little bit so it won't be full tilt forward. So the obstacle avoidance system kind of slowed it down a little bit once I went through the trees, but that was a cool shot. Yep, obstacle avoidance just slowed it down again. So if you're comfortable with taking off the obstacle avoidance, you can go ahead and do so with that, so that won't happen. So you can see I have a filter on here. I'm recording in, as you see on the screen, 5.4K, 24 frames per second, and I do have a filter on here. So I am getting the motion blur. And once I get a little close to the ground, you can see the motion blur. Alright, so right now I'm going to show you how to simulate a dive. Now, what you're going to have to do is go into your controls again, and then go to your gimbal settings, advanced gimbal settings. So you're going to want to reduce your gimbal pitch speed and increase your gimbal smoothness. So I already have them set. So what we're going to do is start out high, and we're going to level out our gimbal, and then sweep around. And as we're sweeping around, we're pulling down a little bit on the stick, and then as we're pulling down, we're actually rotating the gimbal down too at the same time, and it kind of simulates a dive instead of looking like you're just descending out of the sky. So we're going to try that again. This kind of works best when, like I said, you are going close to objects. So I'm coming down, and I'm rotating the gimbal down at the same time. All right, here it is one more time. So I hope you enjoyed this quick tip. I just wanted to show you guys the possibilities with the DJI Air 2S. So I am still flying the Air 2S and testing things out. So there will be more videos ahead. So if you enjoyed this video and found it useful, be sure to hit that thumbs up. And also, if you're not subscribed and you like this type of content, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know the next time I post a video. But until then, you guys fly safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.